Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this here Among Us plushie. Now the cool thing about this Among Us plushie is it's not only really cute, I think it's pretty cute, but it also stands up on its own. So in this video, I will be also showing you the method in which I used to be able to make this plushie stand up on its own 2 feet. I hope you enjoyed the video. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. And yeah, I hope your Among Us plushies turn out great. So first off, draw a stencil of how you want the plushie to look and cut it out. Next, pick your favorite side of the stencil and cut it in half, just for symmetry reasons. Trace the stencil on your fabric and fold your fabric in half so you can cut, and it will be the same on both sides. Keep in mind that you should cut bigger than you want the plushie to be, just because with all the fluff, it's actually going to make the plushie skinnier than your original design. Now sew the top of the plushie together as well as in between the legs, like kind of in the thigh gap or the leg gap. Keep in mind that the leg gap is going to be smaller when you turn it inside out than how you sew it, so just pay attention to that. You could also use a glue gun for this and just glue all the sides together if you don't have a sewing machine. Next, cut a part in the front or back of the plushie. It's going to be the point where you can turn the plushie inside out. Also, be really delicate when you're turning it inside out. You don't want to bust the seams. Grab some old pillow and harvest the fluff from the pillow. Make sure you're not hurting your finger like I did, and take the fluff out to fill the plushie with it. This is actually not the final result, so don't fill this up thinking that you're going to sew this up. You actually have to, for this message, you have to fill it up twice. Make a rough outline of the foot of the plushie and cut it out. This is going to be how the plushie stands up. So glue it to the same color fabric that you use for the plushie and cover it with the fabric. Now glue the cardboard foot to the rest of the leg. Turn it inside out again, by the way. So you're gluing the leg on the wrong side, and also the raw side of the cardboard should be facing outwards. So when you turn it inside out, then it doesn't show. So now start filling the plushie with the filling, and sew closed the hole or the little slit that you made. You can sew it closed or you can glue it closed. If you don't have a sewing needle or any experience in sewing, it could probably be hard, so just glue it closed if you don't have a sewing needle. So now cut out a piece of cardboard that will be for the helmet of the plushie. Cut it out and measure it to the actual plushie so you get a good idea of how you want it. And once you've measured it, glue some fluff to the actual cardboard to create the actual, dimension of the helmet. Cut off the excess and try to make a rounded top. Once you're happy with it, cover it in the white fabric that you've chosen for the helmet and glue it to the underside of the cardboard. Get the 3 paint colors, the white, black, and blue. These will be used to make the shading on the helmet that the astronauts have. Make a light gray blue and a dark gray blue for the under shading. Keep a reference handy just so that you know what colors you want to make. And once you're finished making the 2 colors, take some of the two colors and put it in two separate containers. You're gonna dilute these more. You want to stain the fabric with the color, but you don't want it to turn hard because of the paint. I'm sorry, it's very, very hard to explain, but just watch what I'm doing if you don't understand. Now, since the blues and grays seeped into the white color, I just went ahead and used white paint to draw on the final highlight in white, because, you know, I thought I could just make the oval and it would stay, but the other colors ran into it. So yeah, if that happens to you, just do the white. So for the backpack, cut out a square/rectangle and lay it on the back of the astronaut. Cut off the excess until you like how it sits on the back. Now to make the backpack's form, I actually am going to use like some packing foam that I have, but I am aware that not everyone has packing foam, so I also have another way of doing this if you do not. Cover the backpack completely in the same color fabric as the astronaut. You want to wrap it up kind of like a present so that none of the sides are wobbly or there's no air pockets. So make sure to glue everything down, including the sides and the back of the backpack. Now finally glue the backpack to the back of the astronaut. For this other method, what you're going to want to do is cut out the same square of cardboard and glue a bunch of fluff to it, the filling that you used for the plushie. Then cut out an equally sized piece of cardboard as the one to the other square or rectangle and glue it on top of all the fluff. Then cut off the excess off the sides, and then you can cover it in the same color fabric, and it makes a pretty nice looking backpack. The final step of making this plushie is gluing on the helmet onto the front of your plushie, covering that seam that you made, or you could have covered it with the backpack, doesn't really matter. And you're done! Yay! Now you have a cool Among Us plushie that stands up on its own. So that will be the end of my plushie tutorial. I hope your plushie turned out great. I hope you like it. I hope you liked watching this video. If you did like this video, subscribe to my channel. Press the like button. It really helps. It really motivates me. And watch my other videos because I sew a lot of other cool stuff. If you have any suggestions about anything I should try and sew next or turn into a plushie, leave them down below. And yeah. I'm gonna go now. I'm actually on my way to Neb's Fun World with my grandma and my brother, my mom, so that's gonna be really fun. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye!